Hello, guys. Hold on for 1 second here. I am trying to get this up and running, but for some reason I can't. Oh, there we go. Hi, how you guys doing? Happy Friday. It is Friday, and yes, there is something in the air on Friday. And if you want to read more about it, you can head over to MLN.com and read about it. There is 26 Republicans that is demanding the reopening of the NFA division of the ATF. So we're going to go ahead and get into it.
You think the law protects you? I write the law. You think the law protects you? I write the law.
Then we'll burn the page. I'm not hiding anymore.
Good. Makes you easier to find.
Evil ATF coming summer 2020.
Yes, we're going to be talking about the ATF here. Okay, basically, this is what is going on. Right now, there is a government shutdown. The government shutdown is affecting multiple different agencies, including the ATF and specifically the NFA division of the ATF. What that means for everyone out there is if you have any class 3 items or any NFA items, such as suppressors, short barreled rifles, short barreled shotguns, or anything else like that, they are not getting processed right now because every NFA examiner is furloughed. Now that didn't have to happen. They could have deemed them essential, but the ATF did not do that to this point. So what happened is that a coalition of 26 Republicans led by Ben Klein has sent a letter to the ATF giving them 10 days to reopen the NFA division by declaring those employees essential. Basically, they would be exempted from the shutdown. They would be recalled, and they would stop processing NFA applications right now. Right now in the ATF, the NFA applications are being slow walked and actually stopped totally. So right now, they are not being processed at all. Um, which means a right denied is a right delayed. And there's some historical precedent for the NFA division to be opened up. Um, and in 2013 and also in 2018, the ATF ceased processing uh, NFA applications, but they started uh, processing them again because uh, it was a right delayed, a right denied. Also, and at the fiscal year 2026 contingency plan, some reason they left out NFA examiners as critical employees, which needs to be fixed. So the ATF has 10 days to respond to this letter and either designate them essential and bring them back, or say why they cannot do that. They also have to come up with a plan to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future. It's going to remain undecided what the ATF will do. I have a sneaking suspicion, maybe a little bit more than a suspicion. Maybe I know something, but I do believe that the NFA examiners are coming back, and they're going to be coming back sooner than later, within those 10 days. So we're going to have to see what happens, but this letter does might have pushed them over the finish line to bring them back. So the letter is available on MLN.com. If you want to see it, you can see it by going to MLN.com. It's the first article up there. It was signed by Ben Klein, Mary Miller, Andrew Clyde, John McGurry, Michael Cloud, Andy Biggs, Randy Fiennes, Rush Fletcher, Victoria Spars, basically all the characters that you would think would sign the letter. They did sign the letter. I do want to give a shout out to Jim Jordan, who has been doing a lot of work behind the scenes in addition to this letter to bring the NFA examiners back. And hopefully it will get reopened soon. It was sent to Dan Driscoll, who is the acting ATF director, Robert Sakata, who is the ATF deputy director, and Robert Leiter, who's the ATF chief counsel. So we're gonna have to see what exactly happens, but I have a feeling that the NFA division will be reopened and they will be processing applications sooner than later. But we're gonna have to see exactly what happens here. All right, guys, that's it. Just wanted to give you a heads up on this government shutdown and how it's affecting your rights, because a right delayed is a right denied, and hopefully the NFA branch gets reopened and then we get rid of the NFA and they shut it down totally. But that's just wishful thinking at this point. Right now, there is a backup of NFA applications. So when it does open up, it's not going to be as quick as it would be. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. And with that, we are out of here. Remember, you can always give to the Cub Scouts by going to gibsongo.com/997. That's gibson.com/gibsongo.com/997. Thank you so much. And with that, we're out of here.